Hello viewers, welcome back. This is the part 11 of how to model a cartoon character using Autodesk Maya. In the previous video, we made the basic hand shape and we will add a little bit of details in this video, and then we'll connect the hand with the main mesh of the character. So let's get started. So since this character is a cartoon character and there is not that much details in here, so we will not modify this hand that much. We will only add the nail of the finger and work with a little bit of the shape of the hand, since hand is an important part during animation of a character. So we will work with a little bit of details. So let's go to the top view and let's add edge loop in here. So I'm inserting edge loop, splitting edge in here, and another one in here, and let's insert one in here too, and do the same for all the fingers. Okay, we have inserted edge loop. Now follow the reference image and move this vertex a little bit so that it matches more properly with the reference image. And now let's make the nail of the finger. So I'm going to the perspective view to see the result much better. Select these two faces and then extrude them a little bit. So I'm extruding them downwards a little bit. And scale a little bit. Then again extrude. And then move it upwards. And select the vertex that are in the border in here, and then move them forward a little bit and upwards. Now let's check if we smooth it. Here you can see I have made the nail of the character. You can make it in many different ways, different approach. I'm using this technique for this character because I've already told you that this character is not that much of a detailed character. It's not a gaming character. It's for animation, and we do not need so many details in this character. That's why I'm modeling in this way. And let's round up the shape a little bit of the nail. Okay, looks good, I think. And let's move to the next finger or ring finger in here. So I'm matching it with the reference image. Okay, we do not need to change this one anymore. It's already matched properly with the reference image. So let's make the nail for this ring finger. So I'm going to the perspective view and select these two faces and extrude them. Move them downwards a little bit. And then extrude again. Move upwards and then scale a little bit. Okay, now select this vertex of the front and move them forward a little bit, and let's smooth it. Okay, now you can go to the top view and match it with the reference image so that it looks more of like a nail. Select these two vertex because these vertex are the part of a nail, and move them backwards to match with the reference image. Also these ones. Now check this one in the smooth mode. Here you can see the nail, but it's looking a little bit smaller, I think, because our reference image is not that perfect, that's why. So to make it look good, what we can do is can select all these vertex and scale them, move them a little bit, and now let's see. I think now it looks good. Here you can see from the side view the hand is straight from the side view, which is not the actual shape of the hand. So after finishing working with these nail bars, we will download a reference image of hand from side view. In that way we can achieve the perfect shape of the hand from the side view. Okay, let's work with this one first and then we will think about that later. So I'm selecting these faces and extruding them, then move them in the negative y-axis, then again extrude and scale them a little bit, and then move again upwards and just rotate a little bit. Okay, now select this vertex, also the vertex that are below this line, so this one, this one, and this one. Let's check if we have selected the right vertices. We haven't. Okay, what we can do, we can move them a little bit forward to make a space. Sorry, backwards. Now select the vertex, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and go to the top view. Okay, we're making this one a little bit big because our reference image is not perfect 100%. Smooth it to check out if I think it looks good. So just move this vertex a little bit. Okay, now let's move to the index finger. Do the same process. First go to the top view and match it up with the reference image. Here you can see our ring middle finger is not matching with the reference image, so I'm moving it a little bit so that it match properly. Okay, now go to the index finger and move them a little bit. Now select these two face and go to the perspective view. Now we're going to extrude it move it in the negative y-axis a little bit, and not that much. Okay. And then again extrude, scale it a little bit, and then move it in the positive y-axis and rotate it a little bit. Now go to the top view again and select this vertex that we modified by extruding, and make the shape of the nail. Okay, we have selected wrong vertex, that's why okay, this one, and this one, move them backwards a little bit, and now select all of them individually. Move them in back and match with the shape of the nail of the finger. Go to the perspective view to check. Okay, I have to move this vertex a little bit backwards, and this one also. Now it looks good. So we have made the nail for these 4 fingers. Now we will work with the thumb of the hand, and here you can see I have rotated these faces a little bit, because when we put our hand on the ground in this pose, our thumb is rotated around 45 degrees. That's why not 45 degrees, almost 45 degrees. So we have to keep that in mind when we model certain part, and so that's why this part of the thumb is rotated in this way. You can see it's more of a 30-degree angle, and I think it's good enough, so it do not will not rotate it anymore. Go to the top view and first move the vertex so that it matches with the reference image much better. Move this one a little bit, and these ones also. Now select these faces and go to the top view. Okay, let's go to the perspective view and scale, extrude them. Okay, I am using this one since it is rotated. That's why I am using this one. If it is in a straight line, we'll use this one. Okay, so I'm scaling it a little bit, then extrude again and scale it and move it upwards in the positive y direction, then rotate it a little bit. Now smooth to check. to move it a little bit to make it look much better. So here you can see the thumb. I'm not satisfied with the result, so let's move it a little bit and check again. Select this vertex. Because of this vertex, the shape of the thumb is distorted, and we'll move them a little bit outwards, move them individually so that the thumb is more of a rounded shape. And now smooth again. Let's insert another edge loop in here. So inserting an edge loop, and let's scale it a little bit. Now select this edge and scale it. And I think these vertex are the main problem, so I'm moving it forward, and let's check. Okay, and let's select this vertex also and move them outwards a little bit, and this one, move them forward a little bit. Let's modify this one again. Select this vertex, move them forward a little bit, and these ones forward, also these ones, and now smooth. Okay, now we're undoing it. Okay, now check it from the perspective view. Okay, let's keep this one in this way. Just move these ones a little bit. Okay. And go to the top view and make the shape of the nail. Let's modify it a little bit. And now smooth it. I think this will work, so I'm not going to modify it anymore. Let's reduce the size. I think the size is much bigger compared to the reference image and compared to the other nails also. So I'm moving them forward. Select this one and move them in here. These two move here, and these two vertices move them forward, and this two also. So I'm moving them inwards because now let's smooth. Okay, now it looks good, I think. So I have made the nail of the fingers of this character, and I think the video is getting lengthier, so I'm stopping this video in here. And in the next video we will download a reference image of hand from the side view, and we'll modify the hand a little bit more in that video. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video, guys. Until then, goodbye.